night.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
A first carry for the All-Pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs.
And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 15 carries, 66 yards.
And when you lead the league in rushing for this stretch of time, now you take on the identity. You now lead the team, and everything runs through you in terms of offense.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw pulled in by Renfro.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. That's caught by Myers. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. It's caught here by Adams. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two, because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Garoppolo. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Now the offense getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, 1st quarter. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
You talk about this Lions defense.
This unit very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
6-0 our score after one. 2nd and 7. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. As they've got it 2nd and 7. Got a man, it's Mayer.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Romeo Okwara working his way in and getting the tackle for loss.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds him and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
On 2nd down, Jacobs.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Lions will take over.
Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That's pulled in at the 32. They'll call this a...
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Cameron Sutton on the tackle.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On play action, now Garoppolo.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Play action, Garoppolo.
Open man, it's Mayer in the end zone for the Raiders touchdown. Josh McDaniels. In his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2.
Garoppolo looking to throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
The good signal calls will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
That is caught, and he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
That's caught left side, Myers with it. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best?
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Romeo Okwara shooting in there and dropping him for the sack.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. This is caught. Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there in a Raider.
And And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Fighting to stay on his feet past midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And even 100 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Garoppolo on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
That fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A stoppage here following the play, and it looks like Josh Jacobs was shaken up and in need of some assistance. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On second down, they'll run with White. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They stay on the ground with White. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They will run with White out of the shotgun.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down, going to... Well, somebody lit a fire under that off.
we'll get a look here at Derrick Henry. He had a nice effort a week ago with a pair of touchdowns. It's the Titans and the Steelers under the lights on Thursday night.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10. Here's Levis. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. He can't get him down. 45 yards. That's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Steelers. They begin with Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power. We saw finesse. We saw speed. And what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
The throw over the middle taken in. Touchdown, Titans. Traylon Burks. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
And Henry going to have a Titans 1st down as the tackle made up around the 33-yard line. Levis looking to throw. Throw left side here into the hands of Wesco, the tight end. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. Levis sets up to throw here.
And he whips that one incomplete there. Chris Moore was the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5.
You look at this Steeler defense.
They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Back to throw, it's Levis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The end result, 21 yards.
Levis to throw it.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
The Titans had 1-6 now. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
And Henry going to have a Titans first down as he'll get this down inside the 35.
Again, it's Henry.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now a 2nd and 6. Now Levis. And this one too low.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kick.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Levis back to throw.
And this is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Levis throwing again on second down.
They set up the screen for Henry. Runs through the contact. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Levis now on 1st and 10.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
The lessons will continue of this rookie. He's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Levis. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown, Titans. Chris Moore, 53 yards.
And the Titans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. It's a room to maneuver.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
So we reach
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter.
Second half begins with a run by Henry. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now it's the backup Tannehill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
Oh, he shifts past him and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And the busy night for Henry continues. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
And the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And his kick is good. And that's going to tie things at 20. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Tannehill. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Cockrell holds it in left side. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. They'll try the right side with Henry. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Outstanding that time from Keanu Benton. Got in there and hit him for a loss. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Holding offense.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal.
And the Steelers will have solid field position.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
That is incomplete. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Now Tannehill. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Throwing, Tannehill. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Tannehill to throw. Gets it to Burks.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10.
Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Tannehill.
He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked.
That's big Cameron Hayward adding another sack to his career total. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Chiefs and the Dolphins, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 24.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they coming off a loss last time out, but they've been... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground, the drive starts with Wilson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Another carry for Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 53 yards.
How about we shine a little spotlight on the offensive line? Those big guys up front are creating nice space, nice gaps for them to run through. I think he's going to go for over 100 yards in this game.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Couple of Alabama guys there. 2 at a Waddle for the Miami first. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill. Complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, his second. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll start the drive with Wilson. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. 2nd from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And oh, he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. 6, and it'll be second down.
The Dolphins sit 5-3 now on the year. They coming off the loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple of months, CD. 5 wins in their last 8 games.
And quite frankly, there wasn't a whole lot to draw on in the loss last week because they were dominating every phase of the game. You got to hope that they show a little more life in this one because they certainly didn't have it in their last outing.
On third down, here's Wilson. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. On first, they'll go back to Wilson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
Over the middle, complete. It's Hill. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Now they'll hand it off to Wilson.
He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
45 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Wilson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on second down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
They'll try and run with Wilson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. They'll run again with Wilson. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Jeff Wilson hit. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. 2 now on first down. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rip, and they get off the field.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given Tua now on first down.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And with just 4 seconds left in the... Tua, the final shot before half. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Oh.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. So out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a third and long.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Wilson with a first down carry. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8.
They'll run with Wilson out of the shotgun.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On play action, here's Tua. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, 29 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that... First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
On first down, Tagovailoa. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Wilson going to try the right side. Oh, nice move. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A give. This is Wilson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jeff Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're... They'll start on the ground here on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now it's Wilson.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Delay of game. Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Another run for Wilson on 2nd.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
That is caught.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. Now a give, running left is Wilson.
He's got it to the 43 here.
At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Play action, now it's Tua.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to throw is Tua.
That'll be caught by Hill. And he is going to have a Miami 1st down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game.
On the ground, it's Wilson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up.
tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles. Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Well, they had one final chance here on the kick return, but no chance on the other side that they were going to let him navigate all the way to the end zone, Charles. And that ends up being the final play in this one.
Yeah, you're right about that. Special teams coaches, they spend a lot of time working on these types of situations, and they go over every crazy possibility that can happen in this situation. They were able to cover successfully and end the
It's Madden NFL 24. And coming up, we'll see Cam Akers. He was terrific a week ago. Well over 100 yards and several stops in the end zone. It's the Vikings and the Falcons next on Madden NFL 24.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they interplay.
They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on their first two plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack.
But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offense. Took a nice step forward. And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
That one third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now,
here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Dobbs completes this to Addison out left. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That's taken on the 25. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5.
And it will be.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Pass complete to Addison.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left second and about a foot. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. Two remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Off the play fake. Here's Dobbs.
He'll find Osborne here.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On first down, Dobbs to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And Dobbs is going to be swallowed up as he'll go down.
Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dobbs is throwing.
Over the middle and complete to Addison.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
So much about... understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And this one is right through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So the margin shrinks a bit.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On play action, it's Dobbs.
Throw left side, and Osborne has it.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing here, Dobbs. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Akers will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than
right?
down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions either. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. And they do trail, but they have a chance.
Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Dobbs' throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
They'll give this to Akers running right.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It was Bud Dupree fighting through and making the tackle. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Now a give. Akers running left.
And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Now Dobbs.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
A give running right is Akers.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time.
There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And his guys... trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Here's Dobbs to throw.
Pass complete to Osborne.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Vikings!
K.J. Osborne.
On 1st and 10, Dobbs. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball.
On 1st down, Ritter. Middle of the field to Jefferson.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson.
And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Patterson is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. Here now, 2nd and goal. Ritter.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This will be just a 21-yard attempt.
Kuhn knocks this one through the post.
And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more. They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Dobbs. To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. On the handoff, running left is Akers.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Now Dobbs. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Ritter looks to throw it. Completes this to Jefferson. At 5 yards, not going to cut it here. That clock continues to run.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
A final shot now for Ritter.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Vikings, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, their season
It's week 9 of the NFL, and the spotlight is on Nick Chubb. He was terrific a week ago, well over 100 yards and several stops in the end zone. It's the Browns and the Cards coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go as it will be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. Things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point. But, boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here.
Even with all the games we have broadcast together over the years, partner, seems like every time we see something new and kind of get that feeling we might get something unique here in this one as well.
No two games are ever really the same, are they, Brandon? Because there's always a couple little details, standout performances, big plays that help set each game apart. That makes every one of them entertaining to be a part of.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Once again, it's Clement. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use in every...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Milton Williams
able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. Now they set up the screen for Clement. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, this defense for the Browns, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw taken in by Pascal.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
The Cardinals at 3-5, 2 games under 500. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Keontae Ingram,
his first touch. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. Out of CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
They go screen. This is Ingram. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Here's Murray.
He's got this downfield to McBride.
And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
7-7, our score after 1.
Running right, this is Ingram. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Play fake. Murray. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And he is going to have the Cardinals first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 there on 4th and inches. Off the option, here's Murray running left.
And he couldn't get rid of the football, trying to buy a little time, but he'll just tuck it and go down. The big loss on 1st down leads to a tricky 2nd down, 18 yards to go.
Up the middle they go with Clement.
And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the hole doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll begin on the ground with Clement. They find some open field here.
And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he gets it up past the 35.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Murray now on first down. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, it's Murray. Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Murray.
He'll fire deep, looking for more.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Snap comes to Murray at 1.
Short one here, caught by McBride.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. To throw is Murray. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, they were setting up the screen, CD, a lot of free runners, and they got there late, and the penalty ensued.
Yeah, somehow it didn't get into their brains that it was a screen, right? Instead of pulling off and chasing the ball downfield, they kept going towards the quarterback and knocked him down way late. That draws the penalty flag each and every time.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Murray going to throw. Touchdown! Zach Pascal as the first half is winding down.
And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here.
Second half starts with a run by Clement. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run again with Clement.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out. So that that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. They'll try and run here with Clement. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
Well, partner, have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Murray. Under pressure, they got him again. Milton Williams dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Let's take it inside his own 40. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense trots back out there. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. This is 2nd and 8. A handoff, running left is Clement. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
3rd and 3. Murray now to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
63 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd and a couple. They'll stay on the ground with Clement. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Clement. A credit the tackle to Juan Thornhill.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Murray now.
Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. A short one there, caught by Swain.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
Back to throw. Murray. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Trey Mc...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground, it's Clement. And it's a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Clement between the tackles. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Trying to pick it up with Clement. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. Here's Watson.
And that's going to be caught for the Browns touchdown. Amari Cooper, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down by 7. 1:15 remaining. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Murray. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Milton Williams in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. He's got McBride. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. And it's knocked away and incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, you may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So no shortage of offense in this
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Cooper Kupp. He went well over 100 yards a week ago.
They begin the drive with Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for Williams a week ago: 25 carries, 138 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now it's Stafford.
He'll find a man over the middle. 2-2 Atwell.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of...
first down at Stafford.
He'll get this one complete to Atwell.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. To throw is Stafford.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Here's 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 44. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now a play fake it at Stafford.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. And he's got it.
And the Rams are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. Now Stafford. Touchdown, Rams.
2-2.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Stafford here.
And that one complete downfield to Cup.
A big play there for L.A. 46 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Hopkins. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Haven't been a defense coordinator yet. The thing 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Stafford. Caught left side Hopkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Here's Stafford. And it's intercepted. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? They start the second half here with Williams. And he'll be out right at the 35.
48 yards rushing for him now to this point. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Play action. Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And nothing there after the catch, but he does get this down to the 43-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down that time by Quay Walker. 2nd and 10.
Now Stafford.
That's caught. Puka Nacua. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
So
they'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
meanwhile, Stafford slow here, hauled in by Cup. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. They'll hand it off now. Williams muscles him off. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Got a man. It's Higbee complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a first down again. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Stafford. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
When that ball popped free, we can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we... They'll start this drive out on the ground.
That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Stafford now to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Kenny Clark able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. They'll start out here with the option left. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Here's Love.
He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he'll go down. But
Love looking to throw it.
Henry's got it out on the left side. It's a Packers touchdown. Hunter Henry, 29 yards. And the Packers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So now Stafford and the Rams down 27-20, a little over 80 ticks to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. 2nd and 6 coming up. Stafford. He's got Atwell. That's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Now it's Stafford. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now Stafford. Flushed out right. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers have just... That was an excellent come from behind.